Was an assistant on that Oklahoma staff, and he's out there with Marshawn Lloyd to his right. Rattler, quarterback keeper on first down, and he picks up.
Offense know exactly what the play call is.
Only a three-man rush on second down and 2, and wide open Jalen Brooks.
Protection perfect.
Jaheim Bell, who's listed as a tight end, but
everything.
A 5-man rush. It's picked up. Rattler bottled up, and he goes down at the line.
This is about my guy better than your guy.
Hogs show blitz. They will bring 5. Rattler out of the pocket. Flag down. Gets to the sideline. Fires a bullet. Incomplete.
Special here, Spencer Rattler.
Wants the screen. He's got it set up. Coach out to Hollywood. Spencer Rattler, well protected from the pocket. He's going to take a shot right down the middle of the field. And there's a flag down.
You're going to get that inside post right there. It's the perfect coverage that you want to try to attack. Great protection by the offensive line. You sit the safety. Now sit it right now. Pause. You got to pull this receiver that way across the field if you're Spencer Rattler. Throw it as far as you can to let him go chase it down to that.
4-man rush. Again, the pass protection solid. There's a crosser underneath and nothing. And he's got that Alabama football look.
They don't say that about you.
Well, they do at the media buffet. Marshawn Lloyd finds a crease. Still on his feet. Lloyd down the sideline. Inside the 20.
Contact by the defensive end. Landon Jackson slip inside of him to make sure you can get out in the screen. Awesome job. Because if he gets shot there by Jackson, he's not going to get out. And then you see the ability.
Rattler, screen, set up for Lloyd. To the 10-yard line. Nope, they get the snap off. Rattler wants the throwback. Stogner makes the catch. At the 10-yard line, tripped up. All right. Juju McDowell in the backfield to the left of Rattler. Blitz coming. McDowell leaks out, bobbles the ball, and it's ripped away. Jaheim Bell tries to turn the corner. Strung out nicely by that arc.
Just watch the flow of the defense. Look at everybody. Keep leverage. Outside shoulder. Outside shoulder. Awesome job by everyone. There's 42 to finish it off.
Rattler off play action on second down. Rolls out. He'll be sacked.
Time play by 42. Watch him here and the burst that he has to the football. It's a little bit of sprint out. Look at the patience. Step now, go. See the speed that he collapses through. Nowhere to go. Dropped by Martin. Matt. 21-3. The hold dug by South Carolina. And to Chris's point, they will start off the blue. Instead, Rattler to throw. One-on-one down the sideline. Overthrows his receiver, Josh Banks. Pressure. Get home on 3rd and 8 with a protection hold up. Play clock got down to 0. They barely got it off. There's a shot up the seam. Incomplete, flag out. It's really like a little bit of an inside post. He wins off the line of scrimmage. McLaughlin's got outside leverage, and watch that wrap right there. Now, Juju McDowell. McDowell again. First down and then some. Tackle. Rattler straight back to throw. Room to run. There he goes. To the sideline. A little dead leg. Teams for your offensive line.
Marshawn Lloyd, short of the first down. Hand off to Jaheim Bell. Spins, dragged back. Straight ahead handoff. He's got it. 5. 4-man rush. Rattler with some time, flag down. He goes up the middle. Cox, though, puts them in the red zone with a first down. Marshawn Lloyd gets to the edge. Out of bounds. Instead, it's Lloyd breaking free and into the end zone.
Offensive line. Okay, so we're going to collapse that side. Now watch, we're going to pull, and there comes Stogner as the lead through. Awesome job. Collapse, collapse. Now look at this. Watch Stogner find his way through this hole to make sure he can secure that block. Awesome job as the
full range, at least for the Gamecocks. Rattler out of the pocket. Room to run. Instead, he'll heave one downfield. Looking for Brown, end zone.
That decision by Rattler. Good job protection-wise. He escapes the pocket. Naturally, I'm going run. But if he runs, he's going to get 7 or 8 yards, and the clock is going to stay moving. Take it to Rattler.
Again, a 3-man rush, so time for Rattler. Checks it down to Lloyd. Lloyd trying to get to the sideline, tackled in.
Ball. He can't, he's fourth.
Rattler has the first down, gets out of bounds. 4 Arkansas defenders all the way down at the 5-yard line. Rattler to the sideline, hit, the ball comes out. 3-man rush. Rattler, he wants the deep shot, middle of the field, just out of the reach. Slant, there's Stogner. Pitching.
Yeah, really good job. Watch the left side of the screen. Stogner, get your eyes back right now. Kind of sees the vacancy window-wise.
Get him to Columbia. They were recruiting Stogner out of the portal. Screen pass. And that
Good job. Johnson comes through because Lloyd is going to leak out. Freeze it right now. There is so much space for Lloyd to get out here. If Johnson doesn't get to the quarterback, they've got tons of people out front.
And a 2-score lead on South Carolina to this point. Spencer Rattler after the timeout. Sprint out to the edge. Another 4-man rush. Slant, caught, and getting the first down is Juice Wells.
Field, if you're South Carolina, that's where your numbers are.
Right up the middle goes Lloyd. 2 yards. Rattler steps up in the pocket. The ball stripped out from behind, and Rattler gets it back. Hit, he lost it. 4-man rush. Rattler fires one over the middle. He's got a wide open receiver on 3rd down and 17. Juice Wells to the end zone. Rattler, empty backfield. This time a 5-man rush. Pocket collapsing. He bounces around and hoists one to the communicate for Spencer Rattler. They'll hand it off to McDowell. Four-man rush. The heat is on. Bumper pool. In the backfield.
And the wraparound. Watch the internal pressure by that defensive end. Bumper pool comes off right there. Awesome job of hugging that tackle.
And South Carolina respond. Wide receiver screen. And they get the... Only a 3-man rush. Rattler off to Lloyd. Lost the football on the sideline. Needs yards and chunks as time is a big factor down 35-16. Out of the pocket. And he'll just throw it to the sideline. Another blitz off the edge. Rattler stays on his feet. He'll just chuck this one to the far side. Another blitz. Rattler, one-on-one down the sideline, and he fits it in.
For situations, it's just like first down. Wells up top, a little bit of stutter go. He's one-on-one with him and Hudson Clark. That back shoulder, I love the pace up to the ball. Pick your matchup.
Wide receiver screen. It's Wells again. And he gets out of bounds.
That's Spencer Rattler sending the offensive line out that way.
4-man rush. Rattler floats one down the right side into the end zone. Back shoulder throw.
Sanders right here on the edge.
It's a 4-man rush. Rattler scanning the field. Floats one into the end zone. Intercepted! Let's go back to the interception late here for Spencer Rattler.
Yeah. All right, freeze it right now. You're going to see this. This receiver is going to inside release and bend. There's no reason for him to bail protection. Now watch that safety go. Rip that ball right now into that seam. The protection is totally fine. Talked about it a couple plays before, not trusting it.
Rattler, long throw to the sideline, and once again his favorite target. It's been Juice Wells all day. He breaks a tackle. He breaks free. What a day it has been for Wells, down to the 64 yards.
Another one-on-one opportunity to the field. Little seam inside that gets Hudson Clark to drift with him. And then the strong hands and feet break away from that tackle. Breedy does an awesome park up top.
Handoff instead to McDowell. Juju McDowell stays in at the 5-yard line with his. McDowell again, up the middle. Is he short of the goal?
5'9", 170 pounds, and that's some good names to have your name next to in Darren McFadden and Felix Jones.
Screen to Lloyd.
To really go chase down in the SEC, we'll see obviously what happens with Alabama and Texas in the final waning moments of their game, but I would say this, they gotta figure out how the ball, or stop the ball from going over their heads so much, because it's shown twice in their first 2 weeks.
You play against A&M and Alabama, LSU and Auburn, and all of those teams.
Those quarterbacks for A&M and Bama, they're gonna hit them.
Rattler, bobbled ball.
A little bit of one-on-one. Wells up at the top, try to burst, kind of a drift back to the sideline. Hudson Clark playing with.
Rattler to McDowell, laid out.
Pressure guy. That's big for their when it get into the SEC schedule.
McDowell wide open. Now South Carolina just beat the blitz. He's down in. Rattler. Stogner stood up before he got to the end zone. Down to the 1.
Down.
They're going to try and run it with McDowell. Second effort, looking for. Hand off to Jaheim Bell, and he's got the touchdown. Rifle shot back of the end zone, no. So now, program over. He won 9 games last year. They'd only won 8 games in the 3 years prior to his arrival.
And this fluttered in the air. Yeah.
When you are trying also to avoid a sack that is imminent.
See how he's getting held up there, right? And now he's trying to just waste that ball over the backs. That's not a defensive penalty of holding or anything. That's not what I'm implying. What I'm saying is the back is getting met right there, and he's under duress, and he's just trying to throw that ball clearly out of bounds over his head. I mean, it doesn't have an impact on the football game.
Correct. You have to leave yourself some time on the back end. Arkansas brings a blitz. Rattler. There's a crosser. Bouncing off tacklers is Jalen Brooks. Now, you'd still need 2 scores, though. And there is a
yard completions.
Only a 3-man rush. Plenty of time for Rattler, but again, it's underneath to Stogner. Stogner stays in bounds. Wasn't worth getting out of bounds. Rattler on the run. Vershon Lloyd stepped out. Rattler. This time the pop. Rattler. He's going to go down again, and that'll do it.